A judge has set bond at $1 million for the West Omaha man accused of driving while on drugs and getting into a crash that killed a motorcycle rider near Harvey Oaks.
Kevin Malone is accused of running a red turn signal while under the influence. The biker hit his passenger side door at 140th and Center on Wednesday night. Reporter Joe Cadat was at Malone's first court appearance today. Joe?
In court today, testimony revealed that Kevin Malone drank 2 beers and had taken Celexa and an unknown third prescription drug before the crash that killed Justin Hart. Kevin Malone was on probation for his third DUI when police say he turned in front of Justin Hart's motorcycle at 140th and Center Wednesday. Hart died after hitting Malone's car. Malone drove off. Douglas County Attorney Don Klein says Malone had fled the scene of crashes in his previous DUIs and is happy with Malone's $1 million bond.
We're very pleased with that. I mean, for now, he is being held, under that bond and at least won't have access to a motor vehicle for now. Klein
says it's frustrating that Malone is accused of fleeing the scene of an alleged vehicle homicide on a 4th DUI.
It's very frustrating. You'd like to think that at some point people get or understand the problem that they have and deal with that.
Bill McGinn has represented Malone on previous DUIs and says he's going to try to show that there's no evidence to support a motor vehicle homicide charge, which could carry with it a 50-year prison sentence.
If we find there wasn't really enough to show that he was impaired, then we're looking at him being guilty of failure to yield, the right of way, and driving under suspension. So that's the kind of things that we're looking at.
McGinn says claims that Malone fled previous DUI crashes may have been over-exaggerated.
Those all happened close to home. And so when you say fleeing the scene, is literally one of them was across the street.
Regardless of the outcome, McGinn says Malone is remorseful.
Very much so. His family, on behalf of the family, of course, want to express our condolences to the family members of the other driver in this. But yes, he is showing a lot of remorse.
If convicted of vehicle homicide and fleeing the scene of a fatal crash, Malone could spend between 1 to 54 years in prison. There is a GoFundMe page set up for the victim, Justin Hart. A link to it is at KMTV.com. Reporting live, Joe Cadat, KMTV Action 3 News.
It only took